The city of Boston will play host to the IATA's AGM and the World Air Transport Summit, the first such in-person gathering since 2019 that brings together industry CEOs and experts as they seek to chart a course post the COVID-19 pandemic, examine the economic implications for an industry battered by shutdowns and lockdowns, and to look at the future amid growing environmental demands and a sector grappling with how best to reduce its carbon footprint. As pressure from the United Nations and others ahead of the COP26 conference in Glasgow grows.
The drive to net zero must become the new normal for everyone, everywhere, for every country, every company, city, financial institution, as well as the key sectors such as aviation, shipping, industry, and agriculture. At the same time, all commitments to net zero must be underpinned by clear and credible plans to achieve them. Words are not enough. By COP26 at the latest, all countries need to come forward with significantly more ambitious nationally determined contributions with 2030 targets consistent with a net zero pathway.
In this statement ahead of the summit, IATA has called on the South African government to better facilitate the recovery of industries supported by aviation, such as travel and tourism, with almost 300,000 jobs at risk, warning that it would be a significant impact for over 80% of jobs to be lost if connectivity is not restored, with increasing intra-Africa connectivity and vaccinations proving to be a key peg.
The airline industry has always been associated with freedom, but this virus has deprived billions of people of their freedom to travel, something that most of us take for granted. The International Air Transport Association has consistently argued that vaccination is the key to removing the restrictions that are in place today and to enable people to connect with family and friends and to connect for business. We believe that nations, governments, politicians, business need to work together to ensure that everyone gets access to the vaccines that they require, and that those who are vulnerable or at risk to this virus can rest safe in the knowledge that medical assistance and help will be available, no matter where they are.
This is why we have developed IATA Travel Pass.
And to make aviation travel simpler, the IATA introduced a travel pass application earlier this year, which will link an individual's passport and proof of vaccination information with their destination's COVID-19 protocols and requirements. So those digital vaccine certificates recently put forward by President Cyril Ramaphosa are fast becoming an international requirement if travel is to return to pre-pandemic levels in the near to medium term. The United States, for example, announced that it will reopen international travel only to vaccinated individuals starting in November, as the aviation industry that shed $126 billion in losses in 2020, with expected losses at around $47 billion in 2021, seeks to rebuild consumer confidence in air travel again, while developing common standards to ensure that that happens safely. Shervin Bryceby's SABC News, Boston.